Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is 30 Feet Under by William Wodhams. This is published by ECW Press. It retails for $19.95 in the United States, $24.95 in Canada, and it is 280 pages long. This book has had comparisons to Dan Brown's books. They all are dealing with ancient relics and things that are stolen and associated with fine valuables. Well, this book is in many ways related to that. It starts out with a double murder in an Italian museum of a marble sphinx. And it is a priceless artifact. And this starts a quest to bring it back. One of the main characters is Kate Taylor, who works for the FBI art crimes team, but she really doesn't do a lot. She does a lot of computer work and paperwork, and she really doesn't do anything that's exciting, but she is contacted by Luca Rossi of Italy's Carabinieri art squad, and he wants her to help retrieve this stolen marble sphinx. Now, Kate is excited at the thought of really getting into something that's important. She has a very interesting life, too. Her mother is really worried about her because she doesn't have too many men in her life, and she doesn't come to visit her. So Kate does a little white lie with her mother and tells her that she has a new boyfriend, Luca, the man who contacted her. They're not boyfriends, but she would like the two to be very close. So she starts on this journey to try to find the marble sphinx. And in fact, she tries to set somebody up. She takes a very expensive pair of earrings and uses it sort of as bait. But it kind of backfires because the earrings are stolen from her house after she comes home after a night of, meeting someone, and the man's somehow got her keys. But there's another story as well, too, featuring Paul Klugman, who's an antiques dealer. Now, he's living a rather, sort of boring life, if you could say. His father's got a huge chain of dollar stores across the United States, and he wants his son to get into the dollar store business. And his son wants no part of it. He's an antique dealer, and he wants to make his living and his legacy through the antiques. So he meets up with someone who has a very priceless work of art that may have connections to Alexander the Great. So he doesn't have the money, so he asks his father if he can borrow a great sum of money. Now, his father says yes, but there is one caveat. The son must work in the dollar store for a month. Now, the son really doesn't want to do that because he hates the thought of the dollar store, but to get the money, he works in the dollar store. So the two plots, which seems sort of diverse from one another, they are connected. And as we find out people's lives in danger, and even more deaths because of the stolen artwork, not artwork, but artifacts, then it really, really gets riveting. So if you like a mystery, it's very subtle at times, but it's also fun. The characters have some interesting interactions and interesting moments. So 30 Feet Under is the book that I recommend for you today. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. Drop me a line and let me know. So I do thank you for watching. I'll be back again very soon with another excellent book. And until that time, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.